Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. So I thought this morning before it gets too super hot, would be a good day to do a backyard video. I just have to walk down the stairs here, so it might be a little bumpy, but I like to do kind of an overview from the top. It's kind of fun to then look at everything a little closer, but here we go down. Sorry about the bumpy ride. So I think I'll just walk straight ahead to our raised beds over here. We're very excited about our corn. Not sure if it'll get any cobs on it, but we always hear that knee-high by July, and you should be good to get corn. So we are probably about, we're above knee-high, that's for sure. So this is the corn. It's probably 3 feet, 4 feet tall. It's pretty exciting. And here we've been, carrots aren't doing great, but they're okay. Last year we kind of had a half bed full, but we didn't get any fruit because we planted too late in the season. We started our garden very late last year. This is lettuce we've been eating for quite a while now, weeks. And our neighbors have been eating it, and I had a friend come over and she's been eating it. And then these are our peas, which again, we've been eating a bunch of peas. So they go all along, sorry about the sun glare, they go all along the fence here. It's so funny because there's 2 different types of peas, but they all came from the same seed pack, so I'm not sure how that happened. We have these that are really dark, and then these that are really light, and these pods are more like snap peas or snow peas. Yeah, you can kind of see right here. Sorry, I have tissue. I have allergies and I've been sneezing. So yeah, they're more flat and light colored. And then we have these that are like actual normal peas. And these pods are gross to eat. They're really bitter, and these pods are yummy and sweet. So, and my husband planted all of these, so I don't know exactly what type they are. But then there's the greenhouse. And we have some nasturtiums. The nasturtiums are all from seed. And I just want to go in the greenhouse real quick. We have peppers that have been staying in the greenhouse because it doesn't get super hot here. Although today and tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 90s. So yeah, these are the peppers. We have quite a number of pepper plants. And let's see, I don't know if you can see well, kind of, here's one. Whoops, got a leaf in the way. Where'd it go? There we go. You can see this right here. There's quite a few on all of the plants, so that's pretty exciting. And that's all we have in the greenhouse right now. We have some old lettuce, but it's kind of past its time. Oh, there's my dog Tucker. We have one empty bed. This was full of spinach, and we ate spinach for quite a while, but spinach is cool loving, and it got kind of gross and flowered, so we pulled it all up. Okay, so here we have this is our pergola. You can't really see it because we have a shade cloth over it, but normally our backyard is full of sun, and it gets really hot back here. But we planted some climbing roses. So that's what we have here. And here, another climbing rose. This is a yellow one. This one's doing a lot more climbing than the other one. And then through here we have a lot of nasturtium. We did plant some dahlias in here, but I do not see them coming up, so that's kind of a bummer. But that's all along here. I think next year I might want to plant maybe some strawberries. I'm not sure. So then back here we have pumpkins and cherry tomatoes. These are sweet pea flowers. This is a peach tree that my husband actually cut all the way back because it got some leaf curl. Everything, all the new growth was leaf curl, and he cut it all the way back, and now it's growing beautifully. So we'll keep doing that. And then here we have a few pots of Roma tomatoes. So there's a couple. There's one, two. There's quite a few on every plant. I think this is zinnia, I believe. Mini zinnia. My husband he overseeds. So then sometimes they don't want to bloom because there's just too many in the pot. But that's the way it goes. Okay, so there's some more tomatoes there. They're starting to turn color a little bit, so that's exciting. And I'm not sure what this is. What is this? I don't know what this is. I feel like I should know, but I do not. It's got a pretty purple flower on it. And then we have potatoes, and more potatoes, and more tomatoes, more Romas. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big tomato plants. And then we have 1, 2, 3 big bins of potatoes right at the moment. My husband just harvested some yesterday. This back here, this is ornamental garlic. And more tomatoes. And this is a ginormous pumpkin patch. And I'm not sure how many plants this is, but my husband found the biggest pumpkin seeds he could find, and he's trying to grow the biggest pumpkin in the Northwest, I guess. I don't really know. Now we have more corn back here. Now this corn is in the ground, and it's all the way up to my chin, so that's really good. And then all of these, I don't know if you can see with the sun glare, but all of these are cherry tomatoes. And I don't know. Oh, there's I can see some flowers, but I actually don't see any fruit yet. But there's a lot of cherry tomatoes. And then we go back this way. So these are potato bins that were harvested. And so this is a crabapple tree right here. And I'm not sure what kind of tree that one is. I don't know. I got to kind of walk the long way because of the dirt pile. This is how my husband harvests the potatoes. He pours them out onto a tarp and then just kind of weeds through it with his hand or a rake or whatever, and gets the potatoes. So here's another rose, white rose. Is this a cornflower? I'm not sure what this is. And then more ornamental garlic. And then we have peony that's done blooming, and just some evergreen plants over here along the fence line. Here we have blueberries. So we've been eating blueberries for a while off of this plant. I'm gonna pick a couple right here. So yummy. So good. And then we have the pond. This is the waterfall. We have 3 small ponds that then go down into a bigger pond. So that's kind of fun. And lavender. Oh, more tomatoes over here. Another rose. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid spider webs and dog poop, and look at that blueberry covered in berries. And this is some Lithidora ground cover. And there's more of the pond. Got some weeds and grass and fern growing back there. And then we have this, I never remember the name of that really vivid red plant. These are lilies. I believe these are daylilies. Not positive though. But super excited about more blueberries. And then we have, I believe this is marigold. No flowers. Zinnias, which are pretty. More tomatoes. More lavender. That on this little trellis thing, that is a clematis, just planted probably a couple months ago, so it's growing. More climbing roses on this side of the pergola. Got little ground cover, steppables. So that's one thing about our yard this summer. I don't know if you can really know, all the lavender is usually covered with bees, and we have had no bees in our yard. So my husband has actually fertilized the female flowers on the pumpkin, because they have to be fertilized from the male flower to the female flower, and bees usually do that. But when I say we have no bees in our yard, we literally have no bees. It's the strangest thing. I'm not sure what's going on. It's kind of scary. And same with these little flowers down here, these steppables, ground covered. Those are usually covered in bees. So yeah, I don't know. We did have new neighbors move in kind of around the corner, and they cut down probably a 200-year sequoia, and we were all heartbroken. But then I noticed that they have little red flags in their yard, so I think they sprayed pesticide too. So I don't know if that's keeping the bees away. I'm not sure. So then here's the main part of the pond. And I can never remember how many gallons it is, but it's a lot. Our koi, we have koi that are at least 16 inches long. So they have a big playground. So now I'm going to show you real quick. It's probably kind of messy, but this is our pergola. And we had this built last summer. And we just have eventually we want it to be all like a natural cover with plants. And that's why we planted the roses, to kind of go up and grow over the top. Not sure how that's going to go. Wanted to do wisteria because it grows really fast and it's really pretty, but it's also really messy and invasive. So, we'd have to trench it or pot it, and then it would still, sorry, I was just looking at my shoe. You know, it comes up in the grass and everywhere you don't want it to be. So we decided to start with roses. So we'll see. And here's another rose over here. So these ones that are kind of white, those are spent. Those with the glow that are look like they're glowing, those are fairly new. So pretty. So I'm gonna walk around the pond. And then we have more nasturtium. So here's the rose mixed in. There's the new ones are the really vibrant ones, and then the older ones are the ones that are turning white. So pretty. And then zinnias. And then nasturtium. And then the pond. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there's the fish. We had a lot of water plants kind of taken over the pond. So my husband kind of got in this weekend and cleaned it out a little bit of plants. So yeah, Carol, if we lived close by, we would have so many plants for your pond. So the fish are constantly hungry, and we believe that we have a mated pair. It's the two that are kind of the big ones in front. I don't know if we can see them. We do have a baby koi. You can't see it. It's black, so you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. But so we believe they had babies last year, and only one survived, which makes sense because they would eat. Even the parents would eat the baby fish, but somehow one made it, so they're really pretty. The orange and black one, I don't know if you could really tell, but it's called a butterfly koi, and it has more, wispy fins. So yeah, they're pretty fun. And then we have, like marsh grasses they grow straight in the pond water. And then this is also an aquatic plant. It's pretty fun. And then one of my husband's maples. He's supposed to be trimming it and keeping it small. And then here we have the crepe myrtle, which will be blooming kind of soon. Yeah, it's got buds on it. And then we just have that roundish shrub. That's a lavadora. No, not lavadora. Lavatera. Yeah, we just have a lot of greenery, a lot of plants, bamboo, which is a favorite of ours. It grows really well here, and it sounds pretty when the wind's blowing. There's some more of the fish. And then I'll just kind of do a kind of an overview of the yard. It's definitely our happy place, that's for sure. So in that where the pergola covers is the fire pit. And we keep talking about possibly putting like a hard cover on the pergola, but we've had those before and they're really hard to keep clean. So we're just gonna see. So there's the fire pit. So yeah, it's a nice little place to come and sit and relax, and I like to sit right over here. And I have a nice view of the pond and, of course, the neighbor's house. But yeah, this is... Oh, I forgot to say we have 2 lilac bushes. This one grew... I don't know if we planted that, not last year, maybe the year before. It's just grown like crazy. And then there's another one behind me. Right there. I don't know how... I can't see because the sun's shining right in my face. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this little backyard tour. Wow, 20 minutes. Didn't realize. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a great day, and stay cool for those that are in heat wave areas. And yeah, just have a great day, and remember to be good to yourself. Okay, bye.